so sorry, baby. Yeah.
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle. Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Greg. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench.
And the starting group for the Spurs. The always reliable Parker and Green in the backcourt. Aldridge out there at Duncan. And it's Leonard in the small forward position. Well, the Spurs just don't go on losing streaks very often, Greg. One perk of being a talented veteran group.
Yeah, how about the Spurs lost 4 games in a row twice last year. Over the last decade before that, Kevin, they had only lost 4 games in a row twice. Unbelievable. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Thompson with the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Now here is Aldridge. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Shot clock at 3. And he gets it to go. Aldridge has got his second bucket tonight.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Thompson for the triple. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Tim Duncan picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from 3-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
It's Aldridge penetrating. And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barnes kicks to Curry. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
Outside for Curry. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game.
Tony Parker. Oh, man, it's close, but, you know, did get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. It's stolen by Green. And even 3-on-3 break. Curry with it. He's picked up by Parker. From deep, Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 6 points for Draymond Green.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And the Warriors with some changes. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Aldridge. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
Spurs trailed by 13. Back to Parker. Aldridge against Green. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. From the baseline. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. Leonard's got his first 2 points. And Greg, you know, for Popovich being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996, Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever to get to 1,000 wins. You compare his numbers with any coach in any sport, and they stack up as Hall of Fame caliber.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
There's Green with the 3, but they get it back. And Thompson kicks to Livingston. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, Mills and Manu at the guards. West is out there with Anderson.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
It's Curry outside. Pass to Barbosa. From outside the arc. And he gets it to go. Barbosa's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Ginobili. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Baseline J on the way. And that one's good.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Barnes with the ball.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Rush with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Curry, good.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Ginobili's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump fake.
Here's Barbosa. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Leonard kicks to Aldridge. And he was fouled. In the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. Klay Thompson comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. They get a hand on it. From deep, Green. That is good. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Thompson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Leonard.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates is checked in. Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Livingston's got 4 points this quarter.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Dishes it to Spates. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Right side, Aldridge. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
That one is no good. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors ahead, up by 12. We'll see.